What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Trucker 219. We are looking at some more crashes. Let's go. Okay, so we got both trucks exiting here. Oh my goodness. Bro, why are you cutting off like that? That's absolutely unprofessional, 100%. Ridiculous. Like, these kinds of drivers don't need to be out here. All right, we got a green light. Oh, no. Oh, did he make it? Yeah, it looks like he just barely... Oh my gosh, I can't even tell. Yeah, I don't know if he got into him or not. All right, so we're looking at this black truck, it says. Ooh, sliding out. Yeah, rainy, wet conditions. You got to slow down for it. Oh, what were you thinking? Maybe they were missing some iron in their life, decided to take a little taste of the guardrail. Let's take that one back. Oh yeah. Yummy, yummy. All right, so this truck is locking up. What's going on? Oh man, he completely lost his whole thing. Let's take that one back and see if we can figure out why. Yeah, completely disconnected. Okay, so what's happening when the brakes are locking up? The air line got disconnected. Therefore, there's no air being supplied to the braking system. Therefore, it automatically locks up. This is why you see trailers parked all over the place, just sitting there, and they're not rolling away. Because when there is no air, the brakes are engaged. When there is air applied, then the brakes disengage. So when it's separated from the truck like that, the air line snapped, which caused those brakes to lock up. Okay. Okay, I see something hanging here. I don't know if that was nope, that was the airlines. Okay. So my guess is he didn't check the fifth wheel. So when you're hooking up to a trailer, basically you have a pin and then you have a fifth wheel that locks into that pin, and then there's a little bar that goes across and makes sure it's locked in. So when you're looking at it, you want to make sure that the bar is across there to where it's absolutely locked in. Another good method is a tug test. So basically once you're back under the trailer, realistically you should hear it click. And then a tug test, basically, once you back up under it, give it a little bit of gas coming out, like just put it in drive, go forwards, and then just let it go up. You'll see the front of your hood rise up just a little bit, and you'll know that it's engaged. But always, it's a good idea to get out and look and make sure you can actually see that. He made it a hell of a ways if that was the case. It very well could be just a failure of the fifth wheel. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was looking to see if there was an opening here to turn around. Oh, he came in off of the side road over here. Oh, there is a little bit of an on-ramp there. Okay, so he's just driving crazy, that's all. Good job on this trucker for stopping to make sure they're all right, especially with that much damage. Let's see. Car loses control, merging onto I-80 and crosses in front of a semi. The driver was seriously hurt and conscious, taken to a local hospital. So we don't know if they survived or not, but they were seriously hurt. Yeah, you just got to be careful coming on these interstates. Okay, we got a truck right here. Oh man. Yeah, you can't just slow down right in front of somebody. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you got this truck in the back here. Yeah, he's like basically at a stop there. I'm trying to look and see if there is a turning lane. It doesn't look like there is. Okay, so the best course of action if you're in this situation is to come in here a little bit. Come into this middle section to where there's enough room. I know these country roads can be pretty difficult to make these turns in. Man, that's just unfortunate. Hopefully the driver was all right. Okay, so we're looking on over here on this side. Oh, okay. So this car just ran into the back of this truck, exploding this tire though. And these tires are under over 100 pounds of PSI, pounds per square inch. And that can do some serious damage. I don't know how they were going that fast to be able to do that though. That's crazy. Okay, so we're in a parking lot here. Looks like this truck's taking off. And turning this way, realistically, a lot of these parking lots are tight. Goodness gracious, they're tight. So he's doing his best to try to maneuver it. And then we got the rear end swing. We know what's about to happen here. We've seen it before. This the end of this trailer. So basically this this tire right here, this is where your pivot point is. So if the truck is turning in that direction, anything past those tires is going to go in the opposite direction. And you'll see that right here. Yeah. Went ahead and took out the whole side of that truck. Okay, so we just had a big winter storm here not too long ago. Kind of crossed everywhere. Everybody got a little bit of snow, so we got to be careful in these snowy conditions. Slow it down. This looks like a bit of a time-lapse video. It does. Okay, got somebody here stalled out. Okay, yep. And then it's just playing dominoes. If nobody's paying attention, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. Oh, we're getting a little wobbly in the back end of this trailer. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Okay, so going to pass, and this guy's preventing him from passing. No, he was staying a little bit wide to make his turn. Oh, and the truck got loose again. Oh man, the tree went down too. Holy cow. Oh my goodness, let's take that one back. Yeah, watch this trailer. It gets a little bit loose in the corners there a couple of times. There's realistically, the reason for that is there's no weight on this trailer. And anytime it's like that, sometimes it does get a little loose. Okay, we're braking. He's turning on his turn signal. He can pass here. It's completely fine to pass. It's a one line. No issue there. But he's trying to come around this guy, and this guy's swinging wide a little bit so he can make his turn. But he doesn't realize that. It looks like this flatbed truck comes off the side of the road a little bit, and that's what causes his issue. So now he's loose there, and he tries to correct it. Ends up taking out a tree. Goodness gracious. How much time would he have saved by passing that guy up? Really? I mean, make good decisions out here on the road. This whole situation could have been avoided. Hopefully this driver's all right. Yeah, it doesn't look like it'll tell me whether he lived or died or not. Yeah, just take your time. And if you got to slow down for somebody for 3 seconds, it'll be fine. Your load will get there when it gets there. No sense stressing about it. I know exactly where this is at. And this is a weird intersection too. So this is over in, oh my gosh, what is the name of the town? I want to say Macon, but that's not right. Hang on, let me look it up. Love's Truck Stop. Here we go. Yeah, so this is where we're at. So yeah, this is in, where is it? Town is it at? Jackson, Georgia. There we go, Jackson. So basically on this one, what is happening is there's a turnoff here and it comes right into the truck stop, and then trucks are actually supposed to go up to this one right here and turn in. So that's what's happening here. It is a very weird situation. Okay, so as we've seen in that video, or seen on the maps, it's a really tight turn here, and it's pretty hard to see anything coming from this direction. And this is why that trucks aren't supposed to go through that way. And they're just going to go because they see a yield sign, but you know, you don't expect anybody coming this way. Just the way it's set up, it's really weird. Oh, luckily it was just a close call. Almost took him out though. Jackson, Georgia. Boom, called it. Oh my goodness. Oh no, it landed on a car. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Let's see. They used a crane and a forklift to hoist the trailer high in to stop it from crushing the car underneath. A family member of a woman driving the convertible. She said she received injuries to her torso and back, but is okay otherwise. Holy crap. Let's take that one back. Okay, so we're looking at the rear view of this pickup truck. This truck right here is coming, and one of these cars over here is fixing to have, right here, this car. Oh my goodness, that is scary. Okay, so he actually ran into her too. He crossed the line. Got into her side. And just that resistance from there was enough to make this whole truck flip. Oh, there it goes. Oh my goodness. Oh, goodness gracious. Luckily that lady survived. Wow. Okay, so we got some winter weather here. Thing you got to look out for this kind of stuff is black ice, especially if the road looks clear. So you see these cars with the tires, you see the water spraying off of the tires. That's how you know it's just wet. Now, if they're going over an area that looks wet, but it's not kicking up any spray like that, it means that they are on black ice. So you see the spray, so you know it's all right, but it's still slick. Hydroplaning, yeah. Okay, we got rainy, wet conditions again, guys. This is like the #1 killer. Between snow and ice and rain, this gets so many people in these reactions. Oh, getting loose. Getting it. Oh, hang on. Brake check, brake check. All these brakes up here. He's trying. He's trying. Oh, my goodness. Oh, does he save it? Oh, he's trying like hell to keep that truck under control. Wow. Looks like he saved it. Well done, trucker. Oh, is this guy not going to, though? So that's the difference between a good trucker and a bad trucker. Oh, my gosh. I'm over here making fun, and this guy's probably dead now. Good Lord. Oh, my gosh. And a fireball, too? Oh, I should probably not make fun of people before I see the whole thing. Yeah. Wow. Looks like something exploded. I don't know if it was a fuel tank or what. Oh my goodness. Oh man. A pileup. All because of some wet weather. That's absolutely crazy that one truck driver was able to save it and this one wasn't. My thought is that this trucker that was up front did have a CB radio, and he heard about it ahead of time. This way he could start slowing down. Even though when he got to it, he still had a time and a half trying to get it to stop. Luckily, he was able to get it stopped. Now, the guy after him, let's take this one back, actually. I'm blabbering. Yeah, so this guy, my guess is he knew something was coming to a stop up here. Whether he just seen it or whether he heard it on the CB radio, and he's doing a good job of pulse braking. That's when you're giving it some brake, letting off, let your traction regain control, brake again, let your traction regain control. If you sit there and hold the brakes the entire time, you lock them up and then they go all wild. Yeah, so he did a great job pulse braking. Now we got this guy coming up here. I can't tell what's going on with his brakes here, but he's slipping and sliding all over the place. Now he hits his brakes. Oh my goodness. Man. And a burst of flame too. Goodness gracious. So this trucker that has the dash cam has done a great job too. He was able to recognize that things were slowing down and stopping as well. Oh my goodness, this is so crazy. These pileup accidents are nuts. All right, we got a car coming across the median in some snow. I mean, this is some rough snow here. It really is. Okay, in Wyoming too, you got wind up in Wyoming with not much to break it up. There's a mountain here and there, but for the most part, it's just plains. Okay, snowy, wet conditions again. But we're going nice and slow. Ooh, what'd this guy do? Oh my gosh. Holy cow. How did that even happen? Okay, so everybody's moving slow. And this truck that's coming through is hauling ass. There's no better way to put it. because there's no reason that all this would happen if he was going slow. This is a 2-lane road, 2-lane country road. There's absolutely no excuse. I'm so frustrated by drivers these days and how they don't know how to handle a truck. It's nuts. And now people's lives are very much so in jeopardy. Turn to ice and the truck jackknife behind us. Yeah, I mean, even if there's ice, you got snowy, wet conditions. Slow down, number one. I mean, this truck was really going. Okay, so we got, okay. Yep. You're going to cut across multiple lanes to try to get your thing. If you're not going to make it to your exit, to your business, to wherever you got to go, you have to pay your penalty for not paying attention and go up and turn around. This person has zero right to inconvenience everybody else's day just because he wasn't paying attention and just because they messed up. Go up, turn around, figure it out. Don't do this. I see this all the time, and you hear that phrase, pay your penalty for not paying attention. Okay, number one issue I see here. I don't even know what's going to happen. If you are a semi-truck driver, if you are a box truck driver, if you have a commercial vehicle of any kind and there's 2 turning lanes, always be in the widest lane because you got off tracking. So basically what happens is your trailer will follow a different path than what your truck does. So being that there's a whole median right here that his trailer could run into and a sign and all that stuff, he's got to swing wide. And in order to swing wide, you got to go wide. What's going to happen if he's in this lane? Obviously, I still don't know what the accident's about, but if there's a car here and he's got to go wide, he's going to make it difficult for this person, if not run into him. Oh my gosh. Wow. Let me try to figure out who's at fault here. I'm over here complaining about this truck driver. Okay, so my guess is this Camaro had a yield turning light. Oh, okay. And then you got the factor of this bigger truck over here too. Probably limited sight distance. Probably couldn't see that well. Man, I hope everybody's all right. Yep. Gotta buy yourself a new bumper. But also, you are far too old not to know to be in the wide lane. I'm gonna give him a hard time regardless. He knows what he did. Okay, we got wet conditions, possibly snow. I can't really tell. Okay, truck hauling butt. You see brake lights. Start slowing it down. Oh my gosh, a dual fuel tank. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious, do not let it explode. Oh my goodness. Oh, and it's rolling. It's rolling. Those are tires. There's a tire. Oh my gosh. I hope he's all right. Oh, I can't really tell what's going on. Semi-truck hauling 2 tankers of crude oil. Okay, it spilled approximately 1,500 gallons of crude oil. That could have been significantly worse. Holy crap. Yeah, flammable. Any good spark could have set that to blazing for a long time. And a hot blaze too. Okay, so this trucker, it says the trucker merged over because he's seen flashing lights. Okay, high speed chase. Okay, this police officer hops in front to slow it down. Trooper pulls up to the truck driver, it says. State trooper asks the drivers to match their speed and stay in his lane. Awesome. Awesome. Oh my gosh, I wish this were to happen to me. So basically what's happening is these police officers are trying to get the recruiting of this truck driver to help them get this car to stop. So basically what this front officer is doing is asking this truck driver to match his speed to where they can box him in, basically. That is absolutely awesome. Okay, and then they all slow down, and the only option this guy has is to go off into the grass. Wow. Okay, good job on this. They pulled over to where the police officers can take over, boxing them in. Comes to a stop. I would be stopping here to wait and see what happens. There's no way I'm carrying on. Yeah, that's super cool. And back in the old school days of like CB radios and stuff, where actually everybody had one, police officers had them as well. So there's been several videos that I've seen just in my personal life watching stuff where police officers will reach out on the CB radio. Hey, trucker in this blah, blah, blah truck that's with this company, we're coming up onto you on a high speed chase. Would you mind blocking off traffic or just kind of staying in front of this guy to slow him down? Oh, yeah, absolutely. No problem. And realistically, I know there's kind of like this stereotype that truckers and police officers don't work together, and it's not a good relationship for both. But realistically, if you're doing what you're supposed to, you shouldn't have any issues with the police. And then again, you know, you got way station police, which are their own breed of police officers. Their job is to find something wrong with your truck. So you got that little weird spot there. But as a general rule, I think it'd be awesome to help out a police officer stop somebody that's doing something wrong. Okay, brake check-in. Middle finger out the window. Yep. And it looks like a little kid too. Wow, look at these views. Okay, so we're passing here when we're not supposed to. You see the single line here, and then you got the solid line here. So this side isn't supposed to come over here for good reason. There's a hill. It's almost like they know what the road design is before you do. Jeez, oh Pete. Almost a head-on collision. Oh. Well, that's one way to force your way into a lane. Good job on this car for paying attention. Yeah, just another day in Chicago. Oh my goodness, that's not funny. Quit laughing. So basically this car needed to get on. This is an on-ramp right here. And instead of slowing down and waiting for a spot to get in, they just swing their wheel. And now it causes a wreck with two other vehicles. Yeah, I would hold your lane. I mean, that's the best advice I got because now this car has zero effects of this. Likely they're not going to find out who that was. Now you have a damaged car. That person has a damaged car. Hold your lane. If you're going to have a damaged car anyway, might as well take it from the person doing it and then attack them on the insurance. Okay, we got snowy conditions here. Looks like they blocked off the interstate. And some guy just plows right through the barrier. There's a police officer here trying to make sure that that people stop. Yeah, so a lot of times, especially in these notorious snowy conditions with the plains and stuff, they have barricades and stuff where they block off sections of the interstate. And I actually got stopped at one time to where I had to sit and wait for probably about 5 hours for them to clear the roads up to where we could travel on it. Yeah, so just be cautious of that. Use your CB radio. Stop in and talk to people at truck stops. Figure out what's going on, especially in these areas that are notorious for having serious snowstorms. And another good thing, check your weather apps. Use those. Use every tool that you have to your advantage to figure out what's going on a daily basis. No matter if it's weather, if it's road conditions, if it's closures, anything like that, you guys need to be informed about. We're truckers. We're professionals. This is part of our job. Have all the information available to you. Yeah, I can't see what in the world is... Okay, it looks like this truck might have merged over onto this side and bumped this car. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't see enough to make a definitive on that. But it looks like we got this lane and this lane going in this direction. These two going in this direction. So people are going to be jumping this line quite a bit here. So if you're in that situation, you got to be cautious of what's going on. I mean, and expect everything to go off the rails, I guess. All right, so we got a left-hand turn here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Wow, I'm so surprised this truck didn't flip right along with it. Apparently, it doesn't have enough weight. But they're doing a favor for the city and mowing the street. Yeah, if you're making a turn, make sure you have enough room to make the turn. Even if you come out into the middle and just wait for half of a second for it to clear and then go, no problems. Rainy, wet conditions, slipping and sliding all over the place. Oh, looks like you were able to stop it though. Good job. Yeah, this is way too tight of a gap to try to jump into. This ain't Fast and Furious. Okay, get back on the road, buddy. Don't slide off. Okay, rainy, wet conditions. You see all the stuff on. We're getting sideways. And are we flipping? Looks like it stays upright. Just barely, but it stays upright. Not a sharp curve, light rain, just north of a truck stop, maybe diesel on the road. Yeah. Okay, so what happens when it just rains? Like when it just starts to rain, there's oils on stuff. Every car out on the road has an oil leak or something. It's dripping one little drop of oil, one little drop of oil. And all that builds up over time. And when you have that first light rain, all that oil rises to the top and it makes everything super slick. And another area of concern too, especially for motorcycles, is these white stripe lines. These become extraordinarily slip right after a fresh rain. Like as soon as like the rain, first little bit of the rain, be very careful out on the roads. Okay, so we're coming up to a stoplight. It looks green though. Why is that car stopping? Who knows? Everybody is just messing up in that one. Let's take that one back. Stark, Florida. Close call for tanker when two cars nearly come to a complete stop at a green light. They are slowing down, that's true. Not really for a reason. Okay, I guess this guy moves because he's worried about this car carrying on. Okay, I can see it now. All right, everybody, that's it for this one. If you like this crash reaction, don't forget to check out my other crash reactions right here in this playlist. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right, bye.